coming or are you staying? Oh, there's the puppy. Come on, puppy.
Friends, my name is Denise. Welcome back for a ship with me video. There's a little bit of a time crunch to get to the post office, so I'm not going to be able to blather on about a lot of these items, but I did want to share. I had sold 2 things on Sunday, and the things that I sold on Saturday, I already shipped out on Saturday, but these 2 items I sold on Sunday, and that wouldn't have made much of a ship with me video, but so I am about to ship out, I guess, 32 items. Let me go back in. I just sold 33 items. I think I sold 1 additional item since I initially looked at my closet insights. And yes, I've sold 31 things, and yesterday I sold 2 things. So I have 33 things to ship out right now, and I am not complaining because honestly, things have been a little on the slow side. Today I hosted a Free People live show. I normally, if you are new around here, I normally host Lululemon live shows. I try to aim for once a week. That doesn't always happen. Today I decided to do Free People. Free People tends to have a cult-like following on Poshmark, especially for live shows. I went into it with the mindset that I wanted to unload as many of these Free People items that I could. They were not standout items. They were not items that I felt like, so basically there's kind of tiers of Free People, right? There is the top tier, current items that people are really looking for. Those things don't need a live show. They just sell on their own. Then there's everything else, right? And Free People, it's a little bit harder to tell. Like Lululemon, I know something's from 2014. It's not going to sell as quickly as an item from 2023, right? Just like anything. With Free People, I don't really know the age of some things, and I've had some shit in my closet for quite some time, and I thought, you know what? I've got 40 items. I'll just have a Free People show today. Well, it turns out $763 later that was actually a very smart move. I sold things from $5 for a workout bra to, I think the highest priced item I sold was $55. So $5 to $55. The majority of things I sold today were from like $12 to $20. That's just basically the range. Now, someone today bought 9 items from me live, and her bundle is right here. I had to upgrade the shipping label to a 6-pound label. If it was more than 6 pounds, I would have just got an additional label and sent it out in 2 packages. I'm going to use a poly mailer and send this out all under 6 pounds. Here I am packing up that 9-piece bundle. I decide to wrap it in 2 little sections of tissue paper, approximately 4 items per bundle of tissue paper. Then I put them in the poly mailer. If you haven't really run into this before, typically I have these really big poly mailers. They're at least 24 by 24, something like 18 by 24 maybe, and I use these in the cases where if I had been shipping out in a box, I saved myself about 10 ounces. So that really makes a big difference when it comes to anything that hits 5 pounds or over. That could keep you under 5 pounds, or it could keep you from having to upgrade to the next level. Small disclaimer, please don't think I'm not putting in any effort. I mean, this is the effort, and then this is me when it is, let's just take a look at the temperature. 84 degrees right now at 5:30 p.m. and it was hot today. But anyway, shipping out this miraculous Sunday sale right now. which is this LL Bean seersucker dress. I do feel bad. I feel like I should steam it, and then part of me is just like, screw it, ship it off, send it out, girl. Be done. I think a good compromise is just sticking the washcloth in the dryer and running it in the dryer for a few minutes to wrinkle release a little bit. This is what it looks like. Wrinkle release activate. The next item I'm not gonna wrap. I sold it for $12. Louis does not like when things fall. I'm not a huge fan of it either. So like I was mentioning, I had a 50% off little sale in my closet. And you know, when I sell things for $12, you get what you pay for. So you paid for a really great deal, not the personalized wrapping experience. Is that cool? It's not like uber nice, but like, it's just sort of where my head is at. Trash can is back here. It was trash day, so we fixed that. Don't look back there. You know, I dream of having a beautiful reselling space. If you have a beautiful reselling space, I'm jealous. Gel to the us. It's a little wonky looking, but what I do on these packages when I don't wrap it is I just put the thank you sticker on the outside. Like, thank you. Have a nice day. Enjoy your $12 shirt. I'm so glad, like, that I can move along some of these items from my closet. I feel like the next show I need to have is an anthropology show, because I have a lot of anthropology. So this skirt I got a $45 offer on. It was in my closet for $60. I just got this, maybe 2 weeks ago, posted a week ago from one of my yoga teacher friends. I sold these Bogner shorts that I did show the label on.
There's the B.
These were from a trip to Europe, and they were purchased for my daughter, and she never wore them. And I am the mom who's a reseller, who in my mind, I go, wow, you've never worn those Bogner shorts? Can I sell them? And she said yes. So, well, obviously I took her up on her consent to sell them. Am I giving her the profits? No, I'm not. I am giving her the profits, paying for her college tuition, to be honest, if you want to know the truth. It's like really energizing selling live, and it's also like very draining. There was a part of the show, like the beginning of the show, where I just kind of felt like, wow, this isn't going anywhere. I like to say on camera, like, I don't think I'm gonna stay much longer. Sometimes I think that helps me. If I just say, I'm not staying much longer, then I feel like I get a little bump. Let's talk about how my live show went today. There were slow parts. I sold 26 items during my live show. I had 10 buyers, and I only had 667 viewers. I've had more viewers before. My peak count was 24, and I've never really gotten more than that. I've never had like 30 people in a room, I don't think. I want to have 30 people in a room. I want to have 50 people in a room. It just hasn't happened for me. Okay, so these Birkenstocks I've had in my closet for about a month. And I had them in my closet for $80 because they're current. They're a current Birkenstock style, and my goodness, they're like $148 if you want to buy them retail. No, they're not brand new, but they're in really lovely condition. So I maximized my listing price. I wasn't gonna go low on these because I really did want $60, $68 for them. So I listed them for $80, $88. And it worked out in my favor. I sold them today for $60 bucks. The nicest people in my show today, and I even had a lot of people said hello who have been watching my live show training and my YouTube videos, and like, I don't know guys, that's so special because I honestly don't really feel like anyone watches my YouTube videos. And I don't mean like I don't see you, but like in comparison in the spectrum of YouTube, I get a couple hundred views and it just doesn't really grow. So it just kind of feels like, I don't really have a presence. And then I have people come to my live shows and say how much they love my YouTube, and it just like totally makes it all worthwhile and makes me feel so happy. So if you are one of those people that has stopped by my live and said you watch my YouTube videos, thank you. Okay. The next item I sold was actually during my live show. It's a Viore Performance crop top. This also came from one of my yoga teacher friends. So some of these pieces that I am shipping out that I got from a friend of mine, they're very, very current. They may not be the types of items that you are able to find thrifting. $40 is a great price for this. I believe I paid my friend $10 for it. So $32. I made $22 on this after my cost of goods, which went to my friend. So the reality is people are looking for, we know this, right? It's like people want things that are for sale in stores right now, but they don't want to pay retail. I mean, who does? I shop on Posh all the time. I got a pair of $375 jeans for $125 on Posh. Yes, I want to save $250 and have the same thing that Anthropologie is selling right now, but $250 cheaper. Who doesn't? So some of these items, that Free People skirt, this Viore tank, came from people that I know, items they maybe would have donated or passed along to someone else, passed along to a friend. And so these items are more current. You can easily source them, but it's not as common as finding a little bit older pieces that are maybe 5 years old or older than 5 years old. I have a honkin' pair of wool clogs to ship out. I just sold these after my show. So my goodness, it's like today, I'm gonna come up with the numbers of what my average sales price was of non-auction items. My ASP of non-live show items was closer to $50. Like, wow. How outstanding is that? Stanskos can get a little dusty from storage, so I always like to wipe the inside of them. I've been kind of on a little bit of like a mental roller coaster because, you know, as we say, summer slowdown. My sales have been slow. And ever since I got back from vacation, I was closed for 2 weeks in June. I haven't posted anything. So I was very well behaved yesterday, and this weekend I posted, I think, almost 40 new items to my closet. And then look at this. I make these sales today of $50 priced items, 4 of them. There is a direct correlation to listing and sales. There just is. So I haven't really been listing, maybe 5 items here and there. I haven't listed anything in July until yesterday. I thought I was kind of going to do a different style video, but it's turning into a ship with me. It's not the fancy kind with 2 cameras. It's the sweaty, hair pulled up kind. Okay. This next item I had a request for. The woman said, hey, can I see the jumpsuit in your closet? And I said, of course you can. She first asked me about this jumpsuit, and this is actually Happy by Nature, which was Kate Hudson's fashion line that she had for a hot minute. It has since shut down. It's really quite cute pieces. And This was from my personal closet. I own a few pieces from that collection, and I absolutely pick it up because it does have, I don't want to say the silly words like it has a following. I don't know if I would say it has a following, but people are aware of it, and I think people like the style of the pieces. It's very Kate Hudson vibes. It's a little hippie. It's all floral and fun and flowy. So I absolutely pick it up sourcing. I like to sell it and I like to wear it, both. This is a little bittersweet. I wore this to my daughter's high school graduation. So yeah, a little bittersweet. She bought this top too, which was so cute. I sold her, she came into the show specifically looking for the jumpsuit, and I sold it to her for half off what was in my closet listed for. So I sold it for $32. I think it was in my closet for $64. And a tip, if you do have live shows, I put in the title of my live show, if there's space, closet pulls welcome at live show pricing. My willingness to just kind of stay with these moments of actually like feeling uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable to not have anyone buy anything and to be selling things. This is what I do. I just like go through my rack, put different items in the tray, put up my live post listing, talk about the weather, mention how we had a wildfire in my neighborhood the other day. Friday, we had a really bad wildfire, and we had some amazing firefighters fighting on really steep wilderness terrain, and we had 2 helicopters fighting the fire, and those helicopters and those men and women on the front line out there in 90-some degree heat in full head-to-toe firefighter uniform, gear, helmets, who were running out of water. I was listening to the scanner, they were running low on water, and they are just amazing. Every time the helicopter dumped 2 huge loads of water, I was standing in the street watching from basically my street, watching the flames and just applauding that they were helping us in the heat, in high winds, which probably felt like pretty dangerous conditions for the pilot. Iced tea delivery. I don't want to get teary-eyed, so I'm not going to, but I could have potentially not had a business today. I could have not had a business if the wind conditions were just one hair different. If the wind was blowing east instead of west, I could have not had a house or a business. All of my inventory is stored in my house, and so every one of these sales is amazing to me. I don't know, when someone may be feeling sad or lonely or whatever, it's like, why do I watch YouTube videos instead of TV? I just want to feel connected to people in the reselling community, even if it's just on the level of consuming someone's content. It's not even like I'm having conversations with the person. I'm just watching their content. This sold on Sunday. This was one of my sales on Sunday. I only had 2. This sold for $42. It really is pretty. I'm so glad, look guys, I'm so glad I put it in the dryer just with a wet washcloth for, I don't know, 10 minutes and just release the wrinkles from it. It looks so much better. It really is nice to show people that you care about the items that you're sending out. Okay, I took my hair down because I know for a fact I am going to be hyper critical about how I just looked in that last part with my hair up. So now I'm just gonna sweat because I'd rather just sweat and be all hot versus have my hair up and cooler but hate the way I look. Sold this for $28 through the Motions vest. So cute. Just got this listed. Confession. I consigned for a friend of mine. She literally has the cutest clothes. And one of the last times I saw her, which was a couple of months ago, she gave me 2 of these vests. One of them I shipped off, and then this one, and a really cute jumper. And I just found them under my photographing station this weekend. I'm really happy that I sold them because, you know, it takes time to sell things, so it doesn't look like I was a slacker and didn't post them for 2 months. But gosh, Denise, get your stuff together. I'm really trying, actually. I'm trying very hard to get things posted right when I source them, not carry stuff around. So sometimes the things that I have like on my death pile, which is actually a rack of hanging clothes, is things that we sort out from our house. And I want to list them because I don't want to donate them, but I also these are just some of the Free People pieces that I sold today. Some really pretty pieces. This woman got some great pieces, but I just don't feel that inspired by them. So it's like, okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. Let's not get too excited about it, you know? So she got a bunch of things that were kind of like in the same colorway, I guess you would say. Just really super pretty pieces. I sold the sweater vest for $28. I sold that tunic that had short sleeves for $14. I sold the tunic top that had the beading on it for $15. I sold this floral top for $14, and then I sold the thermal one for $16. So that was everything. I'll tell you the details. Let's see. The bundle sold for $87, and I walked away with 70 of that, $69.60. I have 6 more packages to ship out. Oh my God, how? What a day today. What a nice little pendulum swing. This was my daughter's. I sold it for $12. I mean, what are you gonna sell a little shirt like this for? I'll tell you, not much. 12 bucks is great. Which means, you know, it's like I walked away with $9. I don't know what I paid for it. I probably thrifted it for her at some point or whatever. So really pennies to the dollar, but everything adds up. This bulky dolky thing, this bulky dolky thing, and this bulky dolky thing. 2 things. This is brand new with tags. If you saw my California thrift haul, that's what this was in, my California thrift haul video. This was an oversized piece. I had it in my closet for like $125 or something. I sold it for $55. And then I also sold the same person this cute little Free People, just like a little funnel neck pullover. I like to encourage people to bundle to save on shipping. If you've watched my other videos, you know I am grinning. I have a black maxi dress that I'm gonna have to lint roll. I'm not doing that on camera. It's gonna be the very last thing I ship. That's what I was trying to say. I sold someone a Free People beach shirt for $16. I think there was a little bidding war on this. I think I started it at $14, so there were a few bids on it. And then I sold these size 27 pants. These were the pants where I wanted to sweeten the deal. I wanted to sell them for the price where the woman was like, I'll take them. I want to say I had them in my closet for almost $40 and I sold them live for $12 because I was never, ever, 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 ever going to sell them. And I had someone interested in them in the live show. And in that moment, I ran with it. I sold someone 2 vastly different pants. A pair of black, like kind of tight leggings with a little flare at the bottom. And then a pair of roomy, baggy, comfy, cozy harem pants. $20 for both pairs of pants. I am like sweating. My eye makeup is probably horrendous. I'm not even kidding you guys. I just sold a pair of Birkenstocks. I'm gonna be chained to my shipping station. Holy shit, friends. All right, let's give you the tally now. $32.61. That's another $100. My seller tools, my closet insights. Guys, I've sold $856 today. This weekend, I sold $100, $150. And today I sold $856. Can I just say something? List your shit. List it. List it. The more you list, the better. I feel ashamed to admit that I did not list for 2 weeks. Like, how did I do that? My neighbors are walking by. I have the garage door fully open. So, you know, it's like they're waving to me. It's like, in the garage talking to myself, shipping stuff to strangers that I sold to them online, live today. These are a pair of harem pants that I sold to someone. These are from my personal closet, and I sold them for $22. I had them in my closet for $44. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the gym today. Part of my sort of work-life balance, ha ha ha, is that a thing? Is going to the gym. We went back to the gym for the summer. They have a really great pool. I was posting. I took photographs and uploaded 35 drafts to my, just drafts, and what I mean by drafts is just the photos for 35 items. And then I took my laptop to the pool and I updated and posted those items when sitting at the pool, which felt like a win. Okay, I pulled the items that I sold while we have been shipping together. I lint rolled this and I printed my shipping labels, and I'm ready to get after this. I'm gonna head to the post office. I'm gonna have to put the Birkenstock boots that I sold. They were my husband's. I sold his regular Birkenstocks this week as well. So men's Birkenstocks are, I'm gonna just call it a hot seller. I am shipping these out, but what I wanted to do was take a moment to make sure that we're not gonna max out here because of this darn box. I don't think we will, but no. 3 pounds, 7.5 ounces. Last but not least, you guys are gonna be so proud of me if you've been watching my offers from buyers videos. I had these pants in my closet for $47. They're Figs Zamora scrubs in an extra small. They are a really great color, this green color. And I received a $20 offer. And because some of you are rubbing off on me, I decided to counter offer with $32. Instead of declining, I decided to counter offer, and she accepted. So, see? It's nice when people talk and share, and I'm like, okay, stop being a jerk, start counter offering. And I'm sending these off, and I'm not salty, and it worked. So thank you. That's it. I am like turning off my computer. If I get a notification, I'm not shipping it today. I am donezo. $856 in sales today. If I back out my live show, I'm gonna talk about the numbers when I get back from the post office. Thank you for watching. Greetings, friends. This is part 2 of the video. I actually sold another item last night when I think after I ended the video, I went to the post office and I went to Costco. I think when I was at Costco, I sold this jean jacket for $44. It was an offer to the liker, and my goodness, I think I had it posted for a day. I had posted it the day before. I posted all those items this weekend, so maybe a couple of days. This morning I posted 8 pairs of shoes, and as I ship this out, I just simply wanted to give a little rundown of my numbers because actually, if you've been around here, you know I like to put the buttons on the inside to protect it when it's being shipped. So I sold $900 yesterday, one day on Posh, $900, 34 items. Now I did a little math with those 34 items. If you just take the $900 and divide it by 34, that is an average sales price of $26.47. $26.47 is a little bit on the low side for what I like my average sales price to be, but I just wanted to, out of curiosity, figure out what my average sales price was just for items that sold from my closet, separated out from the live show. By the way, I was at the pool and I'm teaching yoga tonight, so I didn't feel like putting on a full face of makeup for the last part of this video, so please excuse the au naturel look. I just literally am back from the swimming pool. I'm about to be in yoga clothes. Yesterday, I sold 8 items out of my closet, pretty much offers to likers. I think one of those was a counter offer. This is really funny, but over the weekend, I decided that I was gonna put back the $5.95 shipping to my offers to see if it would trigger sales. I was like, I do the no discount. My offers that are, my automated offers through Posh Sidekick are 15% off, no discount shipping. I thought this weekend, oh, I'm gonna activate discounted shipping and just watch my sales roll in. No. My sales didn't come rolling in. And then it was funny because I took the discount off and then I made these 8 sales yesterday. So that was kind of hilarious. I think it was more related to adding like 40 new items to my closet than anything else. But 5, which equaled $380. If I remove my live show from my numbers, if I take 8 items, $380, that's $47.50 ASP. So I kicked ass yesterday with my ASP. Now just pulling out my live, I sold 520 in my live for 26 items, and so my ASP was $20. That's how the hybrid 2647 came about, but I just kind of wanted to do a little round of applause and some cheers on the $47.50 ASP because my goodness, that is really where I would like to be headed with my business, making, my goodness, if my cost of goods is $5 to $10, so $38 with a $10 cost of goods leaves me with a $28 profit, $38 with a $5 cost of goods leaves me with a $33 profit. So that's really making big headway in my average sales price and my profits. Anyway, I'm headed to the post office to drop this off now. I haven't made any sales today. That's how it goes. I think I'll make a sale today, but the world is kind of funny. I cleaned up shoes this morning and got 8 pairs posted, so that feels really good. I hope everyone is doing well. This was a really random video. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, wishing you many, many amazing sales and that summer slowdown picks up. Love you guys. Bye.